What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the Killa tracksuit. For those who don't know, there is a task in the game that you get from Ragman that is called Stylish One. You have to kill Killa 50 times. It used to be 100, but they took it down to 50. I have gotten tracksuit twice. I've gotten it this wipe, and I got it the last wipe. They made it 100 kills, and this is how I do it. This is normally how I like to run the tracksuit. I'm not obviously running this kit. I'd run an SVD, a PACA, and then any headset you want, and then any rig you want. I got the tracksuit about 2 months ago. I'd say right now, if you want to go for Killa tracksuit, ever since like maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago, it'd probably be the best time to go for it because everyone that wants tracksuit already has it. So you're not really going to be getting that much competition for tracksuit. A lot of people will tell you to use these grenades, the Zaryas, and I do recommend using them. However, I would use these up until the most you can. Like, basically just use it as much as you can until, you got to start buying Zaryas. Because the reason I use these is when you throw them in the mall, no one's really going to be able to tell you or tell where you are already looking. So if I'm running, there's another hunter in my raid, I throw this an idea, he will, one, not know that I'm in the raid looking for Killa, so he'll think he's by himself, which sometimes, give or take, might make the hunter relax a bit more and not rush as much. Um, and gives you a better chance. And plus, if they're using flashbangs, you'll know where they already checked. So you'll know where not to check. Basically, it'll save you some time. Like if I have someone that's flashing an ollie and I'm an idea, I know, oh, I don't need to worry about ollie. Or if I'm in Middle Mall by Sushi and someone throws a flashbang in, let's say, Goshen, I know I don't have to go check Goshen. I can just go run somewhere else and go check. For me personally, I've ran into Killa mostly um I ran into him in the middle and I into him in Goshen a lot. So it's basically middle mall and all that stuff. The gun I would use to hunt Killa was ignore the things. I got a lot of names. It's just this. You literally just want a flashlight or a laser, SVD, get a rail on it, and put any scope of your choice with a 20 round mag. And that's all I'd run. A lot of people could tell you to use the Ash 12. I don't recommend the Ash 12. I've literally put like 7 or 8 bullets in a Killa before, and he's ate all of them with the Ash 12. But with the SVD, if you're using BT ammo, which is the most preferred ammo, it will be really hard for you not to kill him, especially if he does see you on accident, he pushes you. And then in the next clip, I'm going to go into offline raid and show you guys what I do, how many flashes, smokes I typically bring, and then I will run an offline raid actually looking for him and showing you how I would approach it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright, so once you're in the raid, this is normally the setup I like to run. Ignore this and ignore the quad nods. BSG did an update today with nighttime, and I just wanted to bring them in case maybe it is really dark, because I heard it's insanely dark now. But this is normally what I'd run. Pretend this is a P.A.C.A. right here, and then I'd probably bring, depending who you ask, there's like certain amount of nades people recommend you bring. I normally bring 6 flashbangs or 6 of these. I prefer these though. So normally when I spawn here, you always want to pop a Trimadol and an SJ, because it will, basically, you'll see, I'm going to run, and it will recover my stamina as I run, basically meaning I have unlimited stamina. So if you pay attention to my stamina bar, it is currently moving up, despite me running right now. And it also, like I said, will basically give you unlimited stamina, so you will have a better chance at getting the kill before other players in the raid will. Keep in mind, if you are going up against other tracksuit people in your raid that are looking for Killa, they're going to be doing the same thing. Another thing, I'd recommend going as close to night as possible because Killa's AI is hindered at nighttime and it's less aggressive and can see you from a less further distance. So you can be, I don't know, in the same area as him and he won't see you that well if it's nighttime. So I recommend nighttime. So what I do here is I'd run over here. I'd pop my first flash. This is assuming I got the spawn. I'd pretend this is a smoke grenade. I'd mainly use smoke grenades for, like, my first few runs of the day. Throw it. You hear him or you don't hear him. You just keep moving. You want to keep W keying. If you start getting shot at by somebody, unless they're in front of you, just keep running, bro. Like, you are trying to get to Killa. Killa is your only thing. You do not want to worry about looting, fighting, unless you absolutely have to. I'd go up here. Sometimes Killa can spawn right there. So be careful. You also have to be careful of Papillion because he can spawn right there. I throw a smoke right here. And if he's not here, I keep moving. I'd like to run down here. And keep in mind, like I said, not a lot of people will tell you to bring as many flashbangs as I do. Like I said, I bring like 5 or 6 and then same with smoke grenade. Hey guys, Zavani from the future here. I did want to state something that I didn't mention in the video. With the smoke grenades, you can get the green ones that Peacekeeper has. I didn't do them for this wipe when I was going for tracksuit because when I did the 100 kills, my first ever run at Killa, the green smoke grenades did not work and it would not make him react or calm. I'm not sure if that was fixed. So if you're planning on doing smoke grenades, I would stick to the big ones. Because I am unsure if the green ones got patched and they actually do work now. So, just a heads up, if you use the green grenades, they might, or green smokes, they might not work. Just a heads up. It's depending which one I'm using that raid. Because I like to be extra sure when I check my spots. So, if I'm right here, and I feel like my smoke grenade didn't reach far enough or something, I'll throw a nade here as well. Not all the time, though. That's, like, not that common for me to do. Alright, he's not up here. Just to keep in mind, this is an offline raid with no scavs in it, so I know he's not going to be in the raid. But just, like, pretending as if I am actually looking for him. You go up here. Now, this spot is interesting. I would throw a smoke grenade from up here, but before... Obviously, because it's an offline raid, I'm not going to check now because I know there's no AI, but before you bring your nade out, make sure he's not standing right there. I had that happen to me once, where I precautioned a grenade, pre-prepped it, and he was standing right there. Thankfully, it was nighttime, and he didn't see me somehow, so I was still able to kill him. So then you throw a grenade. Normally, if he's in here, in Brutal, or in a Deke, you'll hear him. Sometimes, if he's, like, close to this side of Goshen, you'll hear him there, too. And then I'd like to go here, jump on this escalator, make sure you land your legs on it, because if you only land one leg and then drop, it'll break your legs. Killa can also spawn right here. One time I had him not calm for me, and I was going down this escalator, he was right there, and then he killed me. You're going to run over here. Killa can also stand right here. If you look at the wiki, it'll tell you that Killa has like 4 spawns, which is not true. All of his spawns, like his markers on the wiki, have like 10 spawns in it. So he has like 40 different spawns. You're going to throw a grenade right here. You'll typically hear him if he's anywhere in this general vicinity. Even if he's down there, you'll hear him. Okay, he's not here, so you're going to run. What I like to do is I go through here. You're going to run. Cut through this door right here. And then you're going to want to go through here, this little back area over here. This is like not that common for people to use, but some Killa hunters I've ran into use this back area. Sometimes they don't. Now, this is where we get into an interesting spot. This is where I use mostly 2 flashbangs. Is idea. Now, I don't know what other people's experiences are with Killa calming here, but I typically throw 2 to get him, because I'll explain that actually as I go here. So you're going to throw a grenade here. Throw it. He'll calm if he's over here anywhere, and sometimes right here. I think 10 of my Killa kills this wipe came from that kitchen over there, and obviously he's not gonna calm from that grenade. Sometimes he can be like back here and that grenade won't make him calm. Sometimes you'll be right here, the grenade won't make him calm. So I go here, behind these boxes, try to duck, throw a grenade. And then if Killa doesn't respond, you obviously want to have no backpack and just go no bag. And yeah, that's typically my route. I could do a really in-depth video and go through every route I take, but that's just gonna take too long. And I think I might have a graphic on the screen explaining like routes that I would take. But yeah, that's basically how I would do it from that side of the map. If you spawn idea side, here, I'll actually do this one real quick. If you spawn idea side and you're entering from the front, I think I have enough grenades yet. Alright, I would basically go here. You would throw the grenade. Do not go all the way up because he can still be right here and you don't want him to kill you. And he can also be like right in front of here. I've seen both. Throw the grenade. He'll calm if he's over here. If he's not here, you move. And then this is like one of the demonstrations I really wanted to get into the video because this has happened to me quite a few times. That grenade, some people will tell you that Killa over here will respond to that. In my instances, he hasn't. So I would come over here, throw the grenade right here. He doesn't calm. I'd run. And basically what you guys just watched me do, I'd go over there. I'd do in reverse. I'd go over there, check Goshen, check Middle Mall, go upstairs, check, and then go to Ollie and check. That's basically how I do it. If I spawn at Emercom, I'd go to Ollie first. If I hear someone flash an Ollie, I'll rotate out the back of Ollie, go into the back of Goshen, go in through the double doors where the car battery spawn is, head towards the safes, and then flash from there. So yeah, that's why another reason I say don't use the flashbangs unless you have to, because the flashbangs will help other people in your raid that are looking for Killa. If you're going for tracksuit right now, this isn't really a big deal because not many people are doing it anymore because everyone, like I said, that wanted to do it has it, because there was a 100%, oh my god, I can't talk, 100% spawn rate for Killa and Tagilla on interchange that lasted like 3 or 4 days, and then right after that, like a few days later, there was a week-long event where bosses were 100%. So everyone that wanted tracksuit already has it done. Like I said, if you started it like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe even, it's gonna be really easy. Even up until now, it's gonna be like not that hard. You're probably not gonna run into anybody. You wanna also run on dead servers, like servers that don't have that many hunters. This is mainly for like when it's peak wipe. I normally don't go for tracksuit until Killa is at like 35 to 30% spawn. That's just my opinion. I'm not one of those people that want to be the first tracksuiter in the world. Like, that stuff doesn't concern me, to be honest. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't want to really run, like I said, flashbangs because people can play around your flashes. If I throw a flash in idea, people know not to come to idea. If I'm in Goshen and I throw a flash in Goshen, people are going to know not to come to Goshen. And if someone's upstairs, they're like, oh, that guy flashed in Goshen. If Killa's there, he already has him. So either he'll come contest you if he wants to just check, or he'll be like, you know what? Fuck that guy. I'm just going to go from up top, run all the way down these escalators, and I'll have idea while that guy is going to check upstairs that I already cleared. You know what I mean? So you want to bring smoke grenades because it helps you play around other people's flashes, and it makes your life easier. Also, for the dead servers, I recommend running... What was it? I recommend running SA, South America, not Colombia, just South America, or run Central or West Russia. Any of those three are pretty good. That's where I got my tracksuit kills. Central Russia was pretty dead. I think I got like 10 of mine on there. And yeah, I mean, if you want to do it on full pop servers on auto NA, go for it. It's going to be really difficult though, especially with all the people that'll be in the lobby. Your goal is literally just to run in, find Killa, kill him, leave, reset. And yeah, this is what also I'd run in my container. I'd have a Grizzly, a CMS kit. I'd have a separate injector case that has only Trimidols. I'd have one Propitol, and the rest is Trimidols and SJs. Literally, that's it. And then I'd have one slot open in case, you know, was lucky enough to get a key card off Killa this way. And then I have one stack of BT. typically I'd bring one 20 rounder in the SVD and one extra 10 rounder because you literally never know. And that's pretty much it. This normally would be like a bank robber, so ignore this. Like, this wouldn't even be like, you know what I mean? This wouldn't be an Umka. I wouldn't have a Gen 4. This would be a P.A.K.A. I wouldn't even wear a helmet. I just brought the quad nods for the video in case, because I heard now nighttime is actually really dark with this new update. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do tracksuit. If you guys found this helpful, I would appreciate a like and a comment. I'm gonna post another clip, or not a clip, but another run of me actually looking for Killa with him actually in my raid, and how I would do it and how I'd approach it. All right, and see you guys in the next clip.